everybody, welcome back to my channel, the Lotus Doll Shop's Balanced Lifestyle channel. Today we're going to be doing a girl chat about mental health and getting in a little self-care. I'm starting off with a little dry brushing, and thanks for clicking on. Okay, after my dry brushing, I'm going to be cleansing with this Glam Glow Super Cleanse with charcoal. The lighting is a little weird, guys, but this stuff is really good for exfoliation. Next, I'm going to be using this vitamin C mask by Georgette Klinger. This stuff is good. It's going to help brighten the skin. I've been using it on and off. Alright, so now that I told you guys what I got the Georgette Klinger vitamin C mask off of my face, I'm going to be using a Spa Prescriptions Gold Gel Face Mask. You put this one on for like 15 minutes. That's what it looks like. You put it on for about 15 minutes and kind of let it sit. So I'm going to be doing that, and here we go. I'm going to be using my Old Faithful Gen Skin eye pads. These things have been doing wonders for my face. As you guys can see, everything is kind of brightening up. So for the last couple of weeks, I've just been really working on that vitamin C on my skin, the vitamin E on my skin, and just making sure that I use my sunscreen every day, because sometimes I totally forget about it when I have to run out of the house. So I'm going to get started putting the eye pads on. And I got these from, I think I got these from FabFitFun. So while we have our little girl chat, I haven't done like a real face mask in a long time. I'm gonna put these on, and I'm gonna let this sit. They're really slippery. While we talk. And they're so thin, it's really thin and slippery. Oh, see how it's slipping? Oh. There we go. Right there. Alright, so the thing that I love about this Gold Spa Prescription Mask is that it really helps to brighten the skin. Obviously, guys, because of everything that's been going on in my life these last 2 months, you've been watching the channel, you know I have been neglecting doing my face mask like I should. So I'm just really trying to get back into it, and this thing keeps slipping. You got to get all those bubbles out of it. So I figured while I do this, we talk a little bit. As the title says, we're going to do a little girl chat. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys because, ooh, hello, I shouldn't put that on there. It's already slipping. This channel is about lifestyle as well, you know, LDS balanced lifestyle. So I thought, you know, I would be remiss if I didn't mention about what's been going on with me mentally. So there's been a lot of talk, I don't know why this thing keeps slipping. There's been a lot of talk in the media about, you know, the different athletes taking time for their mental health, Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka. And I just read something about Allison Felix. I think it was on Instagram, and you know, because she had just had a baby from what I understand, and she was dealing with preeclampsia, something that pregnant women get after they give birth, something like that. And you know, it's weird how people were talking about Naomi and Simone specifically in the media, you know, because they were a big part of the USA teams, the Olympics and things like that. But it's very important to, guys, if you're going through something and you don't think you can do it by yourself, to get some help. It's out there. It's out there. And me being a black person, if you don't know, you know, if you watching my channel, I'm black. If you don't know, you know, there's a lot of stigma in the black community regarding mental health, and it's really sad. It really is, because quite frankly, black people have been traumatized since we reached these shores from Africa. And then after that, you know, not to mention Jim Crow and all the other black codes, mass incarceration, all those things that we're dealing with. And up till today, where, you know, we're watching a lot of people just being killed by the police for nothing, you know. We deal with trauma, and specifically what's going on with me with Dre's death. You know, I've had to deal with a lot of things mentally, and it's very important that if you need help, you should get help. And, you know, for black people out there, you know, you're talking about what black people don't do. Black people don't do this. Black people don't do that. But when it comes to mental health, I think we are one of the main communities who need it the most. And if it's out there to get, I think, you know, you should definitely go and get it. At the end of this video, I'm going to post a picture, or, you know, of where I get therapy, because I knew after Dre's death I was going to need a little help with it, guys. You know, I kind of dreaded doing this video, but I knew after that happened I was going to need some help. I think for the first 2 weeks after it happened, you know, the first 2 weeks after it happened, I was numb. I was dumbfounded. I was just going through the motions. And quite frankly, a lot of what I'm doing now, you know, it's fine when I'm looking at something on TV, or I am I'm listening to some music, or I'm out and about around people. Don't even let me talk about what happens when I'm around other people, because, you know, after that happened, I was feeling a little self-conscious anytime I went out and did something by myself. And as the weeks rolled by, I started to feel a little bit better. But it does something to you when you lose a loved one as close to you as Dre was close to me. That was my fiance, my love. So that's how that happened. You know, there's nothing like that, you know. So, they always tell you, you know, I have a psychology degree from Xavier University, HBCU, hello, stand up. And the psychiatrists, or the psychologists who were also my professors, would always say, you cannot be your own therapist. So I have been through things in my life previously that I was like, no, I can handle this. This is good. I'm good. I'm fine. But with this situation, I haven't lost anybody close to me yet, guys. My mom and my dad are still here, thank you, God. My sisters are still here. I still have my nieces and my nephews. That is my immediate family. That is my rock. So, oh, I ain't putting him on my nose and talking. So, you know, obviously, your fiance, the person that you plan on spending the rest of your life with, that's super close to you. You share a life, you share a bed, you share, you understand, y'all know what I mean. So, the thing I love about going to therapy is, put on the bottom of my jaw here, oh my gosh, I'm getting it everywhere. The thing I love about going to therapy, quite frankly, is the fact that you can be completely raw with the person and the person can't really say anything to anybody else. You can just kind of like be yourself and be real about whatever feelings you might be having, and it allows you to get naked, to get naked, to get raw about whatever it is you're dealing with. Outside, of course, you tell them, oh, I killed somebody and buried them somewhere. You don't want to say that, but that's something. I don't know why this thing keeps slipping. That's something that I really enjoy about going to therapy. I don't know why this thing's doing this. So I'm gonna keep this on for about 15 minutes, guys, and just let it kind of dry for a little bit and brighten up, and I'll tell you about the rest of the stuff that I'm putting on my face. So having the therapist has been very helpful for me over these last 2 months. Having my family and having my friends who keep checking on me. Not to mention, having a strong parental support in my mother. The good thing about your parents is, they've already been ahead, a good support in my mother and my grandmother, Lord. So there's like that's a wow. Just having that support is what I'm saying. It really helps you to move forward. I was having feelings that maybe I did something wrong when it came to being with him. Maybe I wasn't as in the relationship as I thought I should have been. Maybe I had one foot in, one foot out, because vulnerability is sometimes hard when you haven't had a relationship in a long time, the way I was with Dre, because before him I hadn't had a relationship in years, and quite frankly I wasn't even looking for it. But that's what I'm told. That's how love finds you sometimes, because you ain't even trying to look, you just doing your thing, So just having the support of my family and friends, and then some of you guys who have reached out to me in the comments. You reached out to me over on Instagram. I really appreciated that. That really helped me out, because it's kind of helping me to move forward. But going back to what I was saying, I was blaming myself for what happened. I was blaming myself, being angry at God and just trying to understand, why did this happen? But a family member brought it into perspective, and it was like, his death, God taking him, had to do with him and God, and not you and God. So bottom line, let that go right now. So I'm working on that. All right, guys. So I took the iPads off. I took the mask off. I'm just I love when products work. Now that gold mask that I told you about, Spa Prescriptions, I picked that up at TJ Maxx. It comes in a set of 3. There's a gold mask, I think it's a charcoal mask, and there's a hydrating mask too, like a rose or something like that, and they're all gel. Not the charcoal one, there's another one though, but anyway. But it's like 3 different masks that come in that, and the set was really nice. It was like $8.99. It was a really good price, so I said let's go with that. So the next thing I'm going to be using on my skin, I got this out of the FabFitFun box. This is Claris Serum Vitamin E with Retinol. This is what that thing looks like. Hopefully you can see it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this serum on, and while I'm doing that, and you guys, I'm still with Atheist Skincare. I'm still an affiliate. So if you are interested in that Atheist Skincare serum that I told you guys about in a previous video, it is still available. And I think I'm going to be putting up a new code probably by today is Thursday. Well, yeah. So maybe by the end of the week, or probably this weekend sometime. So you can get a percentage off at Atheist Skincare if you use my code. I'll probably put it down in the description as well once I make the code, so you guys can go over there and check that out. That stuff is so good. I think in a previous video, I showed you my foundations, what my skin used to be like, up to what it was now. And that stuff, my skin was 3 shades darker. That stuff is really helping my skin to brighten up. I don't have any of it right now. Again, I'm in transition. This is the temporary location until, you know, I transition to my place, my own space again. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and use this Retinol Serum on my skin. Because like I said, anything with vitamin E, you want to have that in your beauty arsenal, in your beauty closet. So I'm going to put this on. And before I forget what I was going to say, black women, you know, and I know I have a lot of followers, you know, black, or if you may be Latina, melanated women, but, you know, specifically black, because I can only really speak for myself because I'm black. There's this thing in the black community about the black women having to be so strong. Let's keep it real. When things happen in your life, because I know black women in my life specifically who have been through things 20 years ago, 30 years ago, that are still sitting in their psyche, and it's causing them to make conscious decisions based on something subconscious that's still sitting there, if that makes any sense. All the people who understand psychology understand what I'm saying. But if you need help, get it. Everybody doesn't have to know that you're going to therapy. Me, again, I told you on this channel, I'm transparent. I don't care if you know. If I need help with something, I'm going to ask for it. I had to learn that the hard way. I probably should have got help as soon as I was diagnosed with this lupus and having to sit on the bed and dialysis for 3 times a week. I probably should have done that, okay? But anyway, I did it. I pushed through. I had Andre's support right next to me every day, every morning. I had my mom's support with that. But with this, with him being gone now, this is a new kind of trauma for me. And I knew I was going to need help. So try not to cry. I knew I was going to need help. So bottom line, black women, you don't have to be sitting there needing help and feeling like you can't do this, or, you know, I gotta do this, I gotta take care of my kids, I gotta do this, you don't have to be doing that. And I, in my personal opinion, think that everybody should have a therapist, because there are certain things that you may not even want to say to your mother. That's the person you came out of. That's, you know, there are certain things that you don't even want to say to her. But with a therapist, you can get raw, and it really does help you feel better. So that's what I'm saying. Black women, if you're out there, you know, and I'm not no shade to the other women, but because of our specific situation as black people in this country, black women have had to be the family matriarch. We have to be the strongest of everybody, and we're human before we're women. We're human before we're black. So you got to take care of that human part of you first. So bottom line that. Okay guys, so the next product, or the final product that I'm gonna put on my face, I told you guys about this. I got this in a BoxyCharm box. Honey, Kate Somerville, I love all of her stuff. It's a little bit pricey. This little thing was $70, but again, I got it in a BoxyCharm, so I'm happy about this. I'm gonna go ahead and try this on for the first time. I think I might incorporate this when I'm doing my mask. Now, I did show you guys from my Target haul that I did that I've been using Olay's Regenerist vitamin, I think it's vitamin C moisturizer. I use that, and then I use a sunscreen behind that too. But I want to try this one, so I hadn't even opened this one up yet. I love the smell, but this Kate Somerville is so good. So bottom line, I hope you guys enjoyed my little girl chat. Ooh, oh my god, it smells so good. It's It smells like citrus. Ooh. Like I'm putting oranges on my face. And I know you guys can see my little discolorations here. My dermatologist is really helping me to work on everything, guys. My skin, obviously, because I had the dry patches at first and now they're good. My eyebrows, my hair loss, all of that. And she explained to me that all of those have to do with lupus and inflammation and all of that. Honey, the more you know. If you in Atlanta, Dr. Jody Gans, y'all, G-A-N-Z, go over there and check her out. She knows what she's doing, and she's a very hands-on kind of dermatologist. So if you're squeamish, don't go over there. She's gonna be touching on. So, all right. Oh God, it feels so good. Oh, it smells so good. Ooh, I want to put it on other stuff. All right. So, if you need mental health, guys, if you need mental health, if you need help with something that you're struggling through, go and seek mental health. There are treatments out there, there are therapists out there that you can afford. I go to a company called Life Stance here in Georgia. I'm going to give you guys the information after this video is over. So that's the bottom line. Okay, guys. So as always, thank you so much for clicking onto this video today. I'm going to try to start doing a little bit more girl chats, but like I said, this one was a particularly hard one for me, but I knew I had to talk about it because it doesn't make sense to have a lifestyle channel and not be talking about every part of life. So I'm glad that I was able to get it out and talk to you guys. As always, if you're doing any shopping, make sure to check out the Lotus Doll shop on Poshmark Boutique at La Doll LA. As always, we got good deals. I got some summer pieces. I got some markdown pieces. I've got some pieces, the prices have just been dropped. So go over there and shop with me. And thank you so much to all the ladies who have shopped with me. If you're a subscriber to this channel, I really do appreciate you. Also, make sure you are following me on Instagram at LVonLovingLife and also at the Lotus Doll shop, where you can see everything that's going on with the boutique. And final word, guys, just take care of yourselves. Self-care, whether it's taking you can take care of the outside, because a lot of times I'm doing makeup and all of that kind of stuff on this channel, but it's about how you take care of the outside of yourself, where you're exercising, how you feed yourself, and this is first. Mental health is very, very important. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. I'm hoping that you did, because this is a very human thing and it's very important to talk about it. And I'm glad that I can use this platform to do so and tell you about what I'm going through, because you may be going through something too and you don't know how to handle it. So that's what all of this social media stuff is about to me. I'm always on Instagram talking to people like I know them for all my life. But that's the New Orleans in me, because that's how we roll. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up. Bye.